Welcome everybody to Town of Waterboro Planning Board meeting for November 19th, 2025. Angela, can we start with a roll call?
Rick Madruga.
Here.
Rebecca Higgins.
Here.
Stacy Walker.
Here.
Joe Prescott.
Here.
Diane Gray is absent this evening.
Okay. Next on the agenda is public hearing, which we don't have. Next is old business, 40 Logan Circle, Lauzier, DeMaio, finding of facts. So we have the finding of facts. Everybody ready to listen to Rebecca read? Okay, property owner, Jake Lauzier and Ron DeMaio. Site location, 40 Logan Circle, East Waterboro, 04030. Size and number of lots, units, there's two buildings, 60 feet by 40 feet storage garages. Zoning district, agricultural residential. Assessor's map lot, map 11, lot 016-007. And the applicant is Jake Lauzier and Ron DeMaio. Information review of the planning board. So it's marked off here that we had the staff review is complete. Site walk was not applicable, and the state federal review was not applicable as well. There are no additional conditions listed. So we will start with the actual items. So the Waterboro Planning Board has reviewed the above noted development utilizing the Waterboro standards of reviewing land sites and the Waterboro zoning ordinance. Based upon the application and materials submitted in support of the application, together with the evidence submitted at the public hearing on the application, the Planning Board makes the following findings with respect to the standards of Article 2, Section 2.10 of the zoning ordinance listed below. Number 1, the proposed development meets the definitions and/or requirements set forth in the zoning ordinance. We've marked that the standard is met with a note. The proposed structures are allowed use in the zoning ordinance and meet design criteria put before the planning board due to the square footage of the buildings. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, edits? All good? Okay. Number 2, the proposed development will not create fire safety hazards by not providing adequate access to the site or the buildings on the site for emergency vehicles, adequate dry hydrants, or adequate access to off-site dry hydrants and from there to the site. It's marked that the standard is met with a note, a proposed 40-foot drivable surface will be maintained for emergency access. Monitored fire alarm system will be installed in both buildings. Hydrants are located at Meadowbrook Drive, Panoramic Drive, and a 10,000-gallon cistern at Wildberry Lane, all deemed appropriate by the Waterboro Fire Department for fire suppression at this location. Any questions, concerns, edits? Good? Good. Number 3, the proposed exterior lighting will not create hazards to motorists traveling on adjacent public streets, be inadequate for the safety of occupants or users of the site, or will damage the value and diminish the usability of adjacent properties. It's marked that the standard is met. With a note, the proposed structures are located on a private road and will be buffered by wooded vegetation and the existing structure on site. Lights will be downcast LED residential wall pack style lights, safely illuminating the area when in use, but no illumination will pass beyond the property lines. Any questions, concerns, edits?
Nope.
Okay. Number 4, the provisions for buffers and on-site landscaping provides adequate protection to neighboring properties from detrimental features of the development. It's marked standard is met. A 35-foot wooded vegetative buffer from abutting properties will remain in place. Any questions, concerns? Yeah, I noted that earlier, but we'll deal with it. We good with number 4?
Yep.
Number 5, I did have a change to this one. The proposed development will not have a significant detrimental effect on the use and peaceful enjoyment of the abutted property as a result of noise, vibrations, fumes, odor, dust, glare, and other cause. The only concern I have is that we didn't put NA or that the standard is met, so we'll have to, is it that the standard is met or is it NA? Okay. So we'll need to edit that before we sign it. But there's a note, the proposed structures are for the private storage of collectible cars, motorcycles, and boats. No noise or vibrations will occur beyond that of any, what? The proposed structures are in private storage of collectible cars, motorcycles, and boats, so no noise or vibrations will occur beyond that of an occasional, what are we trying to say here?
There's not
Vehicle
a,
passing,
yeah, just an occasional
Beyond
car
the
here and there
occasional.
passing by.
moving vehicles around.
Beyond that of an occasional normal vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the comma that's throwing me.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's okay.
okay, all right.
Yep, good.
All right, we're good with number 5 with the edit.
Mhm.
Okay. Number 6, the provisions for vehicular loading and unloading and parking and for vehicular and pedestrian circulation on the site and onto adjacent public streets will not create hazards to safety or will not impose significant burdens on public facilities which could be avoided by reasonable modification of the plan. Standard is met. There will be no pedestrian traffic on site or onto public streets as Logan Circle is a private road. Additionally, parking on site will be by the property. Parking on site will be by the property owners, so no on-site parking provisions are necessary outside of the 40-foot drivable surface for emergency access. Any questions, concerns, edits? Number 7, the bulk location, height, or design of the proposed buildings, structures, or paved areas, or the proposed uses of thereof will not have a significant detrimental effect on private development on adjacent properties or on the value of adjacent properties, which could be avoided by reasonable modifications to the plan. It's marked that the standard is met. The proposed buildings are wood construction with 2 12-foot by 14-foot overhead doors and 2 3-foot by 7-foot pass doors on slabs, meeting required zoning setbacks and height not exceeding that of the current on-site structure. Any questions, concerns, edits? Number 8, the design of the site will not result in significant flood hazards or flood damage and is in conformance with applicable flood hazard protection requirements. Standard is met, the site is not in the flood zone.
And if you're fixing number 5, can you take the underline out of number 8?
What?
Next to the number.
Next, under the number.
Oh, this one doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We good?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Number 9, adequate provisions have been made for the disposal of wastewater or solid waste or for the prevention of ground or surface water contamination. It's marked that the standard is met. There will be no plumbing in the new building and an existing subsurface waste system serves the existing structure on site. Any questions, concerns, edits? Number 10, adequate provisions have been made to control erosion or sedimentation. It's marked that the standard is met. Main DEP best management practices will be practiced during construction and erosion control mulch will be placed during revegetation upon completion. Any questions, concerns, edits?
Nope.
Number 11, adequate provisions have been made, oh, did I just read that one?
No.
Okay.
No.
Adequate
You're on
provision,
11.
I'm on 11, right?
You're good.
Adequate provisions have been made to handle storm water runoff or other drainage problems on the site, and any proposed stormwater detention ponds are adequate to serve stormwater on or from the site. It's marked that the standard is met. Existing stormwater detention pond on site is adequate for any runoff on site during and at completion of construction. Natural slope and topography of the lot direct any stormwater to the detention pond. Slopes will be rip-wrap lined and erosion control mulched. Any questions, concerns, edits? Good? Number 12, proposed water supply will meet the demands of the proposed use and is adequate for fire protection purposes. It's marked the standard is met. There will be no plumbing in these structures. Questions, concerns, edits? Good? Number 13, adequate provisions have been made for the transportation, storage, and disposal of hazardous substances and materials as defined by state law and the hazardous waste ordinance. It's marked that the standard is met. The proposed storage unit is for storage of collectible cars, motorcycles, and boats. Therefore, no hazardous materials or storage of any such materials. There will be no vehicles containing lithium batteries. Any questions, concerns, edits? Number 14, the proposed use will not have an adverse impact on significant scenic vistas or on significant wildlife habitat, which could be avoided by reasonable modifications to the plan. It's marked that the standard is met. Wooded buffers will remain, thus little to no impact to the wildlife habitat, and there are no scenic vistas within the proposed site development. Questions, concerns, edits? Good. Number 15, the project will not increase nitrate, nitrogen concentrations in surface or groundwater at the property line of the site in excess of state of Maine drinking water standards. If the groundwater contains contaminants in the excess of the primary drinking water standards and the project is to be served by on-site groundwater supplies, the applicant shall demonstrate how water quality will be improved or treated to meet applicable standards. This is marked as NA. The standard is not applicable to this application. Questions, concerns, edits? No?
Nope.
All right, so then based on the above noted findings, the Waterboro Planning Board votes to, so I needed a motion, right, to approve the findings of facts with the conditions noted above.
I'll make a motion to approve the, the application with the conditions noted above. Is that right?
I will second the approval of the finding of facts with the noted conditions above.
All those in favor? All right, we're good? All set?
Thank you for reading.
If you want to come up, they'll be ready for you tomorrow morning.
All right, appreciate your time, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Take that into consideration.
Out of
I'm
that.
waiting for something to do, but I am retired.
That's too bad.
All right, next is new business, which we don't have. Next is minutes of previous meetings. First, we have the August 6th minutes. This one I had two kind of edits just for consistency. Under old business, I think at the end, Angela, you tried to denote that Stacy was the one that abstained, but the other minutes where she did it, you noted it at the top, so I think we should do the same there.
Yep.
And then the other edit I had was under the communication section. It's written in first person. So it says like my recommendation, and it's not clear. It does say at the top that it says Michaela discussed process regarding this review, but then everything underneath it is written as my's and you's. And so I think the my recommendation should be clarified to be Michaela's recommendation, and then the you should be replaced with the board, just for clarification if we need to go back to it.
Got it.
Did anybody else have anything?
Nope.
August 6 minutes. Okay, so then we'll do September 3rd. Small edit under old business, just the apostrophe under it with the S and Stacy's name.
I would not have picked that.
I didn't have anything else.
I'm under old business.
So we're all set. If I could get a motion to approve the minutes of August 6th, 2025 and September 3rd, 2025.
I'd make a motion to approve the minutes of August 6th, 2025 and September 3rd of 2025.
As I did.
As
correct.
edited.
As correct.
Yep.
I second that.
Okay. All those in favor?
I didn't say the whole thing, sorry.
Next is communication. Nothing listed here, so I assume we don't have anything.
I have something.
Okay.
Just, in December, we have both the December
Yep.
2nd
Council.
and the 3rd
Yes.
meetings.
Yep.
So the 2nd is the plan, the comp plan presentation with the, council, and then the 3rd is the regular meeting. So I just wanted to note that. I'll try and be concise, so you're not there a long time, 2 nights in a row.
What time were those scheduled?
6, right?
It's both 6?
The council's at 6, yeah.
Here, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okey-dokey.
No problem.
Under miscellaneous, just note that we still have 2 open seats of the planning board. If there are members of the community interested, please reach out. And then that leaves adjournment. So, there's nothing else I should ask that. We're good? Nothing else, right? So if I get a motion to adjourn.
I will make a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
All right.
Motion to
All those
adjourn.
in favor? Yeah, good.